Well, it's nice to know Megan has good taste in cinema because she was definitely inspired by Terminator 2. Let's talk about M3GAN 2.0. Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here. Welcome to my review for M3GAN 2.0. This is the sequel to M3GAN, of course. I am a huge fan of that first movie, even though I think it has plenty of flaws. It's incredibly goofy and ridiculous, but it owns it. It leans into that, and that's what makes me love it so much. I'm a big fan. I just think M3GAN's iconic, honestly. Took the world by storm back when this movie first came out, and we have a sequel now. If you haven't seen the first M3GAN film as well as this film, then there will be spoilers. This is a spoiler review. There's a non-spoiler review that should already be up, so you can go check out that and get my general thoughts, and then go see the film and then come back to hear my spoiler thoughts. So, M3GAN 2.0 is a drastic change from the first movie. I'll get that off my chest right now. It's pretty clear if you've seen the trailers or any of the marketing. M3GAN is actually turning to the good side in this movie. They Terminator 2'd it, like I said in the intro. Literally, that is what they have done here, where we have a new threat called Amelia, who is a robot that was designed by these people using M3GAN's design and her tech and her AI, and it's up to Allison Williams and Violet McGraw. You have Gemma and Katie returning in this movie to put a stop to it, but they can't do it alone because they're just humans. They need some extra robot help. So in comes M3GAN, who they once thought was gone but has been hiding in their house in the AI this entire time. So M3GAN is put up to the task of taking down Amelia and saving the world, pretty much. So really, I was surprised that we didn't get an after-credit scene where Nick Fury offered M3GAN a spot in the Avengers, because she saves the world in this movie and becomes a official good guy. Well, good girl. I don't want to say good girl about M3GAN. That can get weird. Anyway, this movie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. It is stupid. It has some really stupid moments. This is kind of, I like this better, way better, actually, than the Minecraft movie, but this is similar to a Minecraft movie in which you have to just kind of turn your brain off and watch and just laugh at the stupidity of it all, because there is dialogue that is stupid, there is humor that is stupid, there are plot elements that are stupid, things that would not make sense, make the plot convoluted, and you just kind of have to turn your brain off for this movie. This is the turn your brain off movie of the year so far for me. So, realistically, obviously, it's a hard movie for me to review because I say it's a turn your brain off movie. You can just turn your brain off and have fun with it, but I'm here to actually critique it. So, how much of that can I push aside and be like, alright, here's some actual flaws. I'm going to lay it down hard for you guys. I'm going to be hard on this movie, give it some tough love. And I am, because some of the plot just really isn't that well put together. There's a cop character in here that didn't need to be in here. There is a antagonist, a twist villain in this movie that I really saw no point in why they had that. Why couldn't you just stick with Amelia? But no, they have to find some way to kind of make Amelia sympathetic, where you're using this AI for terrible, nefarious reasons. But, like, I really don't know what kind of message they're trying to present here. It's like, AI is bad in the wrong hands, but in good hands, it can be used to benefit to benefit people and help the world. And yeah, I can agree to that to some extent when it comes to, like, I don't know, maybe medical stuff. I have no clue what they're trying to preach in this movie. Also, the fact that M3GAN isn't actually M3GAN until about, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes, like, almost like halfway into the film, because this is like 2 hours, nearly 2 hours. We don't get M3GAN, like, full-body suit M3GAN, until the end of the second act, pretty much. But no, they build a new body for M3GAN with help from Katie, who's actually kind of skilled in this field now. She's kind of taken under Gemma's wing instead of Gemma because she's too busy preaching about the dangers of AI, the dangers of technology on kids. And I mean, they don't really like hammer it home completely. It's not like a present through line throughout the entire movie, like technology is bad for kids. It's pretty much just, it's kind of like the story of the original film. It really is kind of doing the first film over again, where over the course of the movie, Gemma and Katie, they have this kind of fractured relationship, even though at the end of the first movie, it seemed like things were gonna be going pretty good for them. But no, over the time that we have last seen them, Gemma has been way too overprotective of Katie when it comes to technology. She's kind of pushing her away from computer science. She's like, oh, you're a good soccer player. But she's like, yeah, I'm passionate about computer science, not soccer. And Gemma is kind of overbearing in this movie. I'm not going to lie to you. There are moments where you're not going to like her. There's also moments where I don't think you're going to like Katie. I'm not making a good case for this movie, but I promise you, there is some fun stuff in here. But yeah, redoing the whole thing where she has to learn how to properly bond with Katie again, that was a bit weird. That was just like, why are we doing this again? Why can't we just have them be a unit throughout this entire film? Let me get into the fun stuff though, okay? M3GAN is cracking jokes. She's hilarious. I love M3GAN. She gets to do a dance in this movie. She does another song, which Gemma is like, get the fuck out of my face with this song. And she's like, shut up, please stop. I thought that was kind of funny. Amelia, I was a bit disappointed that we didn't get more Amelia and M3GAN actually fighting one-on-one. We get a little bit of it in this club area where M3GAN goes undercover in this like cyberpunk looking outfit. And then Amelia kills the cop. It should kill the cop because she pierces a spear right through his chest, but M3GAN's like, oh, you'll be alright, and lo and behold, he's okay. Bullshit! What? Oh man, this movie is afraid to inflate its body count. It really is. It's also afraid to show any blood. Once again, it's a PG-13 movie. It could have definitely benefited from being an R-rated film, but I'm not going to give it too much flack for that because it's moving away from the horror and moving more towards a spy, espionage, drama, thriller thing, action thriller. It's weird. It's a really weird direction, but I kind of admire the ambitiousness of it. And like I said, it's a flawed movie, but at the same time, I was smiling throughout the entire thing because of M3GAN cracking jokes, her doing her one-liners and stuff like that. She does have to eventually kill some people, and she has to fight Amelia in the ending, and she does sacrifice herself, even though that sacrifice is undone within like 5 minutes because it's revealed that she backed herself up on the computer. So it's like it kind of took away from that emotional moment where she's like, you need to get out of here, I know what I have to do, and Gemma's like, M3GAN, you don't have to do this, you've proven this to us, that you're not that person anymore. And M3GAN's like, yes, but you need to go, get out of here. But gotcha, she's actually alive, we're going to do a third one. And I'm not going to lie to you, I want a third movie just to see what else they can do. Are they going to spin it around a third time? Are they somehow going to do a different genre? Is the next one going to be a romantic comedy? They give M3GAN a robot boyfriend or something? I'm all for it, man. It's fun. It is stupid. It is stupid, but it is fun, and it's cheesy, and they lean into it just like the original film. Do I prefer the original film? Yes. I would say they're kind of neck and neck for me, but I would prefer the original film just because I appreciated the horror take on it just a little bit more. But like I said, I do admire the ambitious nature of just saying, we're just going to leave that behind, we're going to make this an entirely new thing, and make M3GAN a spy, and an action hero, and an actual, like, hero that saves the day. I was like, that, like, if you watch the original film and you watch this, you're like, wow, I did not see it leading there. Neither did I, but here we are. So overall, guys, I'm giving M3GAN 2.0 an 8 out of 10, and it is a very, very hard 8 out of 10 for me to give it because it is so flawed and it is so stupid, and the plot gets so convoluted and messy that I almost don't want to give it that high of a score. But like I said, you turn that brain off of yours, which is not hard to turn mine off because it's off most of the time. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna be laughing. You're going to be vibing with it, and you're going to be wanting a third film because you want to see what stupid shit they do next, alright? So that's going to be it for my review of M3GAN 2.0. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. What did you think of the first film? I've got a review for F1 coming tomorrow. Hope you guys are excited for that, and until then, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and goodbye.